First thing we're doing on this one is putting it in standard form. So standard form is when you put it in order from highest to lowest. Our highest power is 3, so we're going to do f of x equals 6x cubed. Let's make this thinner. Okay. So let's start over. F of x. This is not a good stylus. So 6x cubed, and the next highest power is going to be x squared, so minus x squared. Next highest power is x to the 1 power plus 8x, and then the final one is the constant. Okay, the degree is the highest power, which is 3. Okay, and then leading coefficient right here is 6. So we can name and classify it. So if the highest power is 3, that's going to be cubic. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. That's a polynomial. Okay, standard form, highest power. So f of x equals negative 5x to the 4th. The next highest power is the third power, so plus 2x to the third power. Next highest power is the 1 power x. The last one is the constant 9. Okay, now the highest degree is 4. The leading coefficient, minus 5. So if the highest power is 4, okay, that is quartic. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. Again, that's a polynomial. After 3, just everything's a polynomial. Okay, and then down here, we're substituting to evaluate the polynomial's function. Okay, so what you're going to type in your calculator, you're going to plug in -2 everywhere you see the letter x. So 5, -2 cubed, minus 2, -2 squared, plus 7, -2, minus 9. Now I'm going to type it into my calculator. You're not going to be able to see it right now, but let's try this. Okay. Minus 2, -2 squared, plus 7, -2, minus 9. So f of -2 equals -71. That's what I got. All right. And then, again, we're plugging -3 anywhere we see x. So -6, -3 to the 4th power, plus 3, -3 to the 3rd power, plus -3 plus 10. Again, if I can type that in my calculator, I got -6, -3 power 4, plus 3, -3 power 3, plus -3 plus 10. F of -3 gave me -560. All right, and then that's a 0. Now, simplifying these, do you notice that we are adding? We're just going to combine like terms. Cool? So take your 2x to the thirds. 4 plus 5 is 9x to the third. I only have 1 squared, so minus 2x squared. Combine your two x's. 7x plus 1x is 8x. And -10 minus 8 is -18. That's it. Same thing here. What are we doing? We're adding. So combine your 2x to the fourths. -6 minus 1. Right, is -7x to the fourth. I'm going to combine my cubes. 3 plus 2 is 5x to the third power. I have no squareds. I have one x power, so plus x. And then I got 10 plus 11, which is 21. Okay. Now, 7 and 8. Does everyone see that this is subtraction? Okay. So what do you got to do? You got to change the right parentheses. Change all the signs. So this is really plus negative 5x cubed minus x plus 8. Okay, and now you can combine like terms. 4 minus 5, negative, oops. So we got negative x cubed, 4 plus negative 5, negative 1, x cubed. My x squareds, I only have one of them, so minus 2x squared. And my x's, I got 7 and minus 1. 7 minus 1 is 6x. And then my constants are negative 10 plus 8, which is minus 2. Okay, on 8, again, you have to change that second parenthesis. So it's going to be a positive. So that turns into a plus sign. So all the signs change. Negative becomes positive becomes negative, and positive becomes negative. Now we have 1 fourth power. We have 2 third powers. 3 minus 2 is 1 x cubed. No squareds. X plus x is 2x. And then 10 minus 11 is minus 1. All right. On the back, when we multiply, okay, first term times first term, x squared. First term times second term, negative 8x. 3 times first term, 3x. 3 times negative 8 is negative 24. And then these like terms can combine, so I have x squared minus 5x minus 24. All right, number 10. First term times first term is x squared. First times second is 9x. Second times first is negative 2x. Last times last, negative 18. Again, combine like terms. Bring down x squared. 9 minus 2 is 7x. Bring down minus 18. Okay. 11 and 12 are multiplying still. Okay. So first times all three of these. So it would be 2x cubed plus x squared minus 1x. And then negative 4 times all three. Negative, whoops. All right, so negative 8x squared minus 4x plus 4. So I got 1x third power. 1 minus 8 is negative 7x squared. Negative 1 minus 4 is negative 5x. Bring down plus 4. Same thing here. Multiply all three. So I got negative x cubed plus 2x squared plus 4x. And then multiply all three. Minus 5x squared plus 10x plus 20. I don't know if you can see that. Whoops. Bring this down. We have 1 third power, 2 squared terms, 2 x terms, and then bring down this constant, 20. Okay, that's it for multiplying. Then we have to be dividing. Now this says using long division. You can use whatever method you like, synthetic or long division. But if we're going to do this the long division way, all right, so first term divided by first term, x squared over x is x. multiply, you get x squared. X times 2 is 2x. And then when you subtract these, okay, this becomes minus, and this becomes minus. So these cancel out. 5 minus 2 is 3x. Bring down plus 3. And then 3x divided by x is 3. Remultiply. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 2 is 6. And then subtract them. Changes both signs. So that's minus 3, and that's minus 6. So 3 minus 6 is negative 3 as my remainder. So it's minus 6 over x plus 2. Same thing over here, x squared minus 3x minus 1 divided by x plus 1. First term divided by the first term, x squared over x is x. Remultiply, x squared times x is x squared. X times 1 is x, so that's plus 1x. And then again, we're subtracting the whole thing, so that becomes minus, that becomes minus. Those cancel out. Negative 3x minus 1x is negative 4x. Bring down minus 1. Negative 4x divided by x is negative 4. So remultiply. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times 1 is minus 4. When you subtract that step, changes all the signs. That becomes plus. That becomes plus. These cancel out. Negative 1 plus 4 is 3. So our remainder is plus 3 over x plus 1. And last but not least, okay, these two, it says to use long division, but on these last two, we're going to use synthetic division just to shake it up here. So notice there's a 0x term here missing. Again, there's a 0x term right here because it's missing 16. We're missing a x squared term as well. So when we write this out, our coefficients are negative 3, negative 1, 0, negative 1. And the opposite of this, negative 1 is 1. So bring it down. And then we multiply and add. Multiply and add. Multiply and add. So take that third power down 1, so negative 3x squared minus 4x minus 4 minus 5 over x minus 1. Last but not least, we got negative 1, 1, 0, negative 2, 4. And then the opposite of negative 2 is 2, so bring that down. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Add them up. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. Add them up. Negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Add them up. Negative 6 times 2 is negative 12. Add them up. So 1 down from 4 is negative 1x to the third minus 1x squared minus 2x minus 6 plus 8 over, that's an 8 over x minus 2.